Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. Tonight I'll be reading from Mark chapter 14, verses 53 through 72. If you enjoy watching my videos, please press that like and subscribe button. Thank you. They took Jesus to the high priest and all the chief priests. The elders and the teachers of the law came together. Peter followed him at a distance, right into the courtyard of the high priest. There he sat with the guards and warmed himself at the fire. The chief priests and the whole Sanhedrin were looking for evidence against Jesus so that they could put him to death, but they did not find any. Many testified falsely against him, but their statements did not agree. Then some stood up and gave this false testimony against him. We heard him say, "I will destroy this temple made with human hands, and in 3 days will build another, not made with hands." Yet even their testimony did not agree. Then the high priest stood up before them and asked Jesus, "Are you not going to answer? What is this testimony that these men are bringing up against you?" But Jesus remained silent and gave no answer. Again, the high priest asked him, "Are you the Messiah, the Son of the Blessed One?" "I am," said Jesus, "and you will see the Son of Man sitting at the right hand of the Mighty One and coming on the clouds of heaven." The high priest tore his clothes. "Why do we need any more witnesses?" he asked. "You have heard the blasphemy. What do you think?" They all condemned him as worthy of death. Then some began to spit at him. They blindfolded him, struck him with their fists, and said, "Prophesy." The guards took him and beat him. While Peter was below in the courtyard, one of the servant girls of the high priest came by. When she saw Peter warming himself, she looked closely at him. "You also were with that Nazarene Jesus," she said, but he denied it. "I don't know or understand what you're talking about," he said, and went out into the entryway. When the servant girl saw him there, she said to those standing around, "This fellow is one of them." Again, he denied it. After a little while, those standing near said to Peter, "Surely you are one of them, for you are a Galilean." He began to call down curses, and he swore to them, "I don't know this man you're talking about." Immediately the rooster crowed the second time. Then Peter remembered the word Jesus had spoken to him, "Before the rooster crows twice, you will disown me 3 times." And he broke down and wept. Why didn't Jesus defend himself? In verse 61. These same men had resisted and twisted Jesus' words before. Why should he speak to them now? This was a biased, hostile trial, not an impartial hearing. The unfair and contradictory charges did not deserve a response. Jesus did answer. However, when the high priest charged him under oath to tell them if he was the Messiah. Why did Peter weep? From verse 72. Because he suddenly felt the weight of his own failure. Though he had earlier wanted to fight for Jesus, now his courage had melted into confusion. Perhaps he was bewildered and disheartened by Jesus' earlier rejection of his rescue attempt in the garden. But the crowing rooster brought things back into perspective with a shocking realization. He had betrayed the one he loved, just as Jesus had foretold. God bless you guys.